Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team's currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. Here's what our diggers have for week 147. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply follow the Patreon link in the video description. Now without further ado, let's get started. First up, Felicia Gladson's dug up DOSGAMES /adventure /1robo3. I'm gonna guess something to do with robots here. Oh, that's a lot of files. Okay, so we got buyme.doc, got some EGA files, a bunch of DAT files. Where's the executable? Am I just blind and I'm not seeing the executable here? There's a trip1.exe? There's a robo3.com. Huh. I'm guessing maybe the game is actually run from Robo3? Actually, let's see what the fileid.diz has to say about things. Robomaze III The Dome, copyright 1991 MVP software. Wait a minute. Didn't I cover something that was related to something like this? Like, it says MVP software, and I've covered some games from MVP software on Ancient DOS Games. I think I covered something... I know I covered something that referenced something like a Robomaze or something. Huh. Well, we're going to find out what this is in a moment here. What other files did we have here? We had some doc files. Buyme, Tell You, and Vensis. What's Buyme? Order form. Yes, want to continue the adventure. Commercial version. What were they asking for? $35? Whoa. Okay, this game's either going to be really good or really overpriced. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, admittedly, it is coming from MVP software, so the chance that it's good is actually much higher than if it was literally anything else. Were there any text files? Were there any readmes? Is there anything? Anything? No, we're just gonna go play it? Yeah, I think we're just gonna go play it. Okay. Oh wait, there is a readme. It's just installation, and it says document can be printed from main menu. Okay, we'll go into it. So, Robo 3. Associated Shareware Professionals. Oh yeah, I know I've seen this before. This wetware logo with the fish. And then the computer screen like cracks open and grows eyes or something. Yep. Where did I see this before? I know I've covered something that this is like reminding me of. I just can't remember what game it was. Does this actually end? I'm gonna hit a key. Okay, weird music aside, I know what this is reminding me of now. You remember back when I covered that game, Hoosier City, which I mispronounced as Hoosier because I never saw the word Hoosier actually spelled before? Yeah, so this was the game that preceded Hoosier City. So, like, I mean, this is probably something I'll cover on Ancient DOS Games someday, so I'm probably not going to take too big of a look at it here, but I do want to remind myself how to play this stuff. Yeah, because you got the little robot guy that looks like he's in armor or something in the boat there. And the 620 by 200 EGA graphics, typically used in Japanese games, but also used in this game for whatever reason. Okay, so left, right, up, down, fire, select weapon, select equipment. Okay. Ah, music. Want to read the story? Actually, this story looks a lot similar to the story from Hoosier City, which, you know, kind of makes sense. This game does precede it. But it's probably going to control very much like it then. Why aren't the arrow keys literally doing anything? I have no control. What? Why can't I control my character? I cannot control my character. This is kind of a problem. Why wasn't I able to move? The arrow keys didn't work, the numeric keypad didn't work, and toggling numlock multiple times and trying the numeric keypad with different numlock states didn't work. A select weapon comes up. Yeah, so I think the game's a little broken right now. Oh, there's the controls right there. It's not hard. Unless it thinks it's in joystick mode. That actually didn't help. What's wrong with the controls? I've never encountered a DOS game that I've encountered Windows games before that have issues just because of the fact that the emulation of Windows 3.1 isn't perfect, but like all the other keys, I can arrow through the menus, okay? The arrow keys are working in the menus. Look, it even says keyboard mode right at the bottom there. And yet if I go to start game, the arrow keys do nothing. Okay, well, that was Robomaze 3. I can't really play it if the controls aren't gonna work properly. Needless to say, I do want to cover this game on Ancient DOS Games someday, but clearly I'm gonna have to find a better download than this one, because this one just doesn't work. Now, before our next dig, we actually had a failed team dig from Dick DeYoung and Paul Scheer. DOSGAMES /arcade/GE cat. And this one failed for kind of an amusing reason. Cat from General Electric? Probably not. We got a file ID.diz, an order form, a catalog we don't have... Wait. We literally don't have anything executable here. What? What madness is this? We've gone from a... This is just a Gamer's Edge catalog. But it doesn't even have the What? What is going on? What is going on? This is probably... This is just a text file. What? Oh my jeez. We literally have a... This is just a text file listing all the games from Gamer's Edge and an order form to order any of them, and that is it. Wow. This is a new low. Forget having an installer that's missing the install data. We now have just a text file. A text file masquerading as a game on this collection. Oh, how much lower can we get? Tell me, Softkey, how much lower can we get? Thus, our next dig is from Dick DeYoung and is DOSGAMES /board/Jayden. Okay, not quite sure what to expect with this one here. I got a doc file, .exe, and TTL. So, I'm going to go edit that. Jayden.docfile. The Mark of the Trade presents Jayden, EGA Primordial Version. That's an interesting way of putting it, the Primordial Version. Does that mean it's the first one? Anyways, it's from Top Mad Software, copyright 89, Mark DeSeller. Or Descalar? I don't know, it's either DeSeller or Descalar or some other kind of pronunciation that I have no clue about. Anyways, requirements. 2 humans or aliens of equivalent or superior intellect. So, that's already telling us that this is a multiplayer-only game. Apparently, Jayden is an abstract strategy game of war, played on a board of 20 squares by 14. Adversaries employ heroes, scouts, cannons, and sentinels. Tap to counter the other side's master. So this almost sounds like a weird kind of chess game, only with more to it than that, because it's different kinds of pieces than chess. I don't know. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different kinds of pieces here. It's alluding to, like cannons, dragons, heroes, interceptors. Seems like an eclectic mix. Oh, here we go. It says here that Jayden is called the primordial version because it has yet to evolve into its ultimate version. I didn't realize that the game was a Pokemon. Strategy rules and pieces can yet change, and I'm continuing in response to guide the evolution of Jayden into its real version. I thought you were going for its ultimate version. So we're going from primordial to real to ultimate. We're looking at a triple evolution here. Oh, and look at this right here. I'm still in high school as I write this, and I need money. Yeah, don't we all, Jayden? Although, that does explain a few things. So this person's just basically... So what I'm getting from this is that this is a person who, at the time, was still in high school, learning how to program, decided to try and get into games, and figured that this would be a good way to learn, because he's clearly made a version of this game here which he wants to improve upon and make better through continuing version updates, like changing the rules, getting it to become more balanced and everything. So that's kind of commendable. How far this guy got, who knows? And excuse the sudden cut there, I accidentally burped, but let's find out how well this worked out. Apparently this was written in Quick Basic. So, Jayden, EXE. Enhanced graphics, primordial version. Press escape for instructions. Kind of weird. Oh, that just shows us a text file. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so here's our board. There's our pieces. And we actually have mouse control. So yes, this is a very different kind of chess from the looks of it. So green goes first. Now I read in the rules that on your turn you get to move 2 pieces. Okay, so these move like pawns. Okay, so I'm not sure which of these pieces is the master. I'm guessing it's probably the triangular piece. Now there was something about firing cannons, but I'm not quite sure how that works out. Yeah, so when you click on different spots, it won't let you move the piece until you click on a spot that's actually a valid spot for that piece to move into. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, if you click on a piece and you don't want to move it, you have to click on that piece again in order to be able to select a different piece. So... Okay, and if a piece can be destroyed by a particular weapon from another piece, you just click on it. But that ends that piece's turn, and they don't appear to move. Although I guess, I'm gonna guess some kinds of pieces can move when they attack. So yeah, this is basically just a really big chessboard. So I imagine it would probably take a considerable length of time to play a full round of this. See, I'm not really sure what to say about this. Again, this was clearly something that the guy was developing and wasn't really quite finished on, especially given the fact that there's no AI. It's interesting. Definitely still needs quite a bit of work, given the state it's in here. It is very basic and clean in terms of just the interface and everything. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Selecting pieces and moving them is simple enough. So, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a start for what it is. And then Paul Scheer just got a little unlucky. So his first attempt here was DOSGAMES / ADVENTUR / KJQ. It's very broken. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so, you know, I'm also kind of remembering that I think we looked at something like this before, and it was equally as broken. Like, I swear I've played this game before. just not working for us on shovelware diggers. Like, maybe DOSBox just doesn't like it. Like, I could try running it in different versions of DOSBox. Yeah, I tried loading it up in an older version of DOSBox, and it's still not working properly. Although, I took a look at the batch file, and it seems like this is written in, like, some kind of adventure game interpreter, so it's very possible that it's just corrupted in some way, and that there's probably a legitimate version of this somewhere out there. So, sooner or later we'll find this and see it working properly. Like, I might even just cover it on Ancient DOS Games someday. But, yeah, for now, it's a failed dig. And then Paul Scheer dug up another pretty useless program, wingames/newin2/bardai2. Oh boy. It is just another icon with eyes tracking the mouse cursor. At least Bart blinks when you click the different mouse buttons. Hey. And one final attempt from Paul Scheer today, wingames/newin/mycats. We got a cat with an exclamation mark, got a top cat with an exclamation mark, got a file id.diz that says cats running all over. I am not hopeful. Oh, what's the readme say? My cats, copyright 91, Robert Danbanner. Two programs. Cat runs on the desktop, top cat runs on top window. This is just going to be a bunch of cats running across the screen, isn't it? Wait, what? The guy says the programs are shareware. You can distribute them if you don't take money. That means freeware, not shareware. Okay, what's this gonna do? Yep, it's just this cat running around again. Do we at least have some options here? Yeah, kinda. Oh boy. Well, Paul Scheer seems to have had a bad week this week, so I don't know. I think we'll give him another shot next week, because pretty much everything he dug up today is just... But we'll see. Yeah. You know, it happens. There's a whole lot of crap on these CDs. It's just not worth anything, really. So, it's kind of unfortunate to hit so many in just right in a row like that, but... I mean, the King James Quest thing, it was a good shot, it just didn't work. And I'm pretty sure we saw another example of it not working earlier on in the series, so... Oh well. For now, just enjoy a wireframe cat chasing a mouse. Whoa. Also, I think it's kind of fitting that the very first entry in this text file here is Keen Dreams. Just let that sink in for a second.